In Attitude Parts 3 and 4, we move on to the closing steps in interviewing. In Part 1 of the closing steps, I cover follow-up in all its facets. I cannot stress enough the importance of this often overlooked step. Do you realize that only 32% of candidates actually follow up in any way after an interview? In this economy, you cannot afford not to be part of that 32%. We give you tools and templates for doing that in Part 3. In Part 4, we discuss the final curves of the interview process. I give you information you need regarding subsequent interviews, ways to navigate offer, acceptance and start date, and templates and instructions for handling resignations and counteroffers, should you be currently employed. It's great information to have whether you need it now or at some time in the future. Today, I'd like to go over some information from Part 4 of Altitude, and that's in regard to accepting an offer. As you see on the screen, I suggest that you be ready to accept. Let's say that in the final interview, you have attempted to establish that you are the person the interviewer wants to hire. And let's also assume that you have some indication that the answer is yes, or maybe that a yes will be coming. At this point, you should have absolutely no reservations about your answer in response. You should be ready to accept this position the minute an offer is extended. If there are still things you need to know before deciding to accept, then I will say that those questions should have been asked long before you got to the proposal. Yes, job offers are like proposals. I always tell candidates that when an employer wants to hire you and your response is, "Well, let me think about it and I'll get back to you," it's going to elicit the same reaction as if you proposed to your fiancée and got a I'm not sure, I need to think about it in response. The manager's ready to commit. Make sure you are as well. If you're not, for whatever reason, then an answer should be forthcoming within no longer than 24 hours. Bear in mind that employers need to move on if you're not ready to take the job. We cover what to do in the event that you're still indecisive in the final webinar. In Altitude, we give you several tools and perspectives you may not find elsewhere, which will help you go far beyond the basics of interviewing. The ultimate objective is to secure the job of your dreams, and it's my hope that we can help you do just that. There are 8 more webinars in the series, 4 in Attitude and 4 in Aptitude, and we hope if you've not already attended those free overviews, you'll join us again for those 2 segments as well. To learn more about this and our other webinars, please visit our site, theinterviewingedge.com. There's a lot of free information to be found. Please stop by our message board as well, and feel free to ask any questions you may have. The link is on our main site, and access to the message board is free. If you'd like to join our ranks as a premium member and start attending the webinars right away, registration is simple. Go to our course portal, which you can find on theinterviewingedge.com, and sign up today to start attending the 3 A's.